Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another stream on the channel. We are back in the Isles of Scilly, and we are flying back. We're flying back to the mainland, and we are going to fly to Land's End. We are in the Twin Otter again. I was a bit torn whether to go in the Twin Otter or the Britain Norman Islander, and I just thought, you know, we've done one Twin Otter flight today. We'll do the second flight in the Twin Otter as well, and that way, that just keeps it nice and even. So yeah, so we're back here exactly where we left off beforehand. Basically, 0 feet per minute landing rate. That's always nice. And yeah, let's have a look here then. So let us jump into the aircraft, and I will get all the things set up for us. Right. It's a really nice and simple flight because, well, it's basically VFR flying. So let's get the airport codes up quickly. And yeah, so we are in St. Mary's Airport, which is Echo Golf Hotel Echo. I'm going to get this plugged into Fly Live. So Echo Golf Hotel Echo. And we are going to Land's End, which is Echo Golf Hotel Charlie. Echo Golf Hotel Charlie. And we are iOS 29 Echo Romeo. Not that we're on a network at the moment because there's new ETC on. See, yep, it's only 27 nautical miles. So it's a very, very short flight indeed. So what we're going to do now is, now that the video has been going for a little bit, we are going to get the link for the live, and we're going to put it in our Discord to let everybody know that we are in fact live. So that was my voice, nobody ever wants to hear that, and let's put it in here. Everyone, we are live. If you're not already in our Discord, then I'd suggest you check it out. The link is down below, and yeah, it's just where I update all of you when I am live. So let's start to get the aircraft ready. We'll get the fuel on. We'll get the propellers set while we're here. No, get back on you. We will get the generators on, and we'll get the battery on as well. That will all start turning on. We'll get the nav lights on. No smoking. All those lights on. We don't need the pitot heat. We'll only be going up to about 2,500–3,000 feet. We don't need the windscreen wipers or anything else on. And you can see literally this is the route here. Straight line. It's a VFR route. Hello Gary, how are you? You drive a truck for a living. You can listen but can't watch, so won't be chatting much, but thanks for keeping me company on your way to Nashville. Dude, that is so awesome. So before my lovely status of unemployment, I used to be a director, so like CEO of a transport company, and we weren't big, you know, but that was what I spent my entire days doing, and you know, doing 300, 400, 500 miles a day sometimes. It was great. I loved it. So, dude, yeah, that's close to, you know, I know what you're going through. Anyway, I hope you enjoy. We are going to do the return flight, possibly. No, we are going to do the return flight. So, yeah. Hello, Forbes. How are you? Right, so let's get the boost pumps on, and fuel's already in, so we're going to put the throttles forward just a little bit, make sure that parking brake is on, which it is. Lovely days. Ram air we don't need, and let's get ready to rumble. Last thing to do is we're going to set cruise altitude of 3,000 feet, and let's get a start on engine number 2. First of all, make sure it's all clear underneath it. Yes, it is. Let's give it a start. And we'll get the beacon light on, anti-collision light. There we are, we've got a good start on engine number 2. And let's go in and get a good start on number 1. Yeah, Forbes, I'm doing alright. Let's get the bleed air on. Actually, saying that, we're not going high enough to require the bleed air, are we? Oh dear. Right, we don't really need the reading lights on at the moment. We'll arm the emergency lights. Happy days, don't need anti-ice. Again, we're not flying high enough. And everything else is on. We should just have the low pressure warning, which we do, that's fine. So we are gonna put some flaps down. We're gonna get flaps 10 and we're gonna taxi on out to the runway. So we're gonna depart out of the runway just in front of me here. Possibly. They do have a winds, I think, a 290 I think at the moment. There's the transit truck that's always in the way. We're about to come on to the runway, so we'll get all the lights on that we need. And let's just have a look, see where these strobe lights are. Strobe lights are... You'll catch me up, alright mate. Strobe lights are hiding over here. Happy days. Are you on multiplayer? I should be. Let's have a look. No, actually, no, I'm not. Just because I get much better frame rate if I'm not on multiplayer. So even if you do catch me up, you won't see me. Unless, yeah. But no, it's only a quick flight. So we will be streaming again later on. So we're going to jump back into an airliner again. But I just thought it would be nice to get something else done in the smaller aircraft. We are actually going to take off on the runway we're on at the moment, just because this runway doesn't exactly. We're just going to stop here. There's no other traffic about, so that's fine. You know what? That's absolutely fine. We're going to get on over here. Right. So turn around. And we're going to line up a little bit better than that, or at least try to anyway. Okay, wonderful. We're lined up. Right, happy days. Let's stand on the brakes, get some power in. Pressure light's gone. We're going to get full power and we're going to release the brakes and away we go. SB is active. 60 knots. 80 knots. Rotate. Positive rate. Oh, there's no gear. What am I on about? There he goes. Lovely. I hope, Forbes, I hope you like the cameras I set up for the wing views. Let's get flaps up. I'm going to make a turn now. But actually what we're going to do is we're going to get the autopilot on. We're going to get climbing at 700 feet per minute. And we're going to get it following nav mode. We'll get the speed coming down, sorry, the power coming down, so we're out of the reds. We're out, wonderful. That's alright, don't worry. I'm sure you will. I was thinking this evening what I might do is I might stream the flight request you put in. So Edinburgh to Frankfurt. Edinburgh to Frankfurt, sorry, Edinburgh to Berlin. That's us getting close to 1,000 feet. Yeah, if I join your group, I can, but then it also does lag me out. I did try it yesterday with somebody, and it did. I don't know why, but it was worse than like regular multiplayer. So I think what we'll do is some flights we'll do with other players turned on, and then other flights we'll do just me. But what we'll do is once I get onto the ground, I will come out of the sim. We'll stay streaming, come out of the sim, and then we'll jump back in, and it'll be on multiplayer. All right? So it'll be about, what was this saying, 15 minutes before we get onto the ground. So in about 20 minutes, you can jump on, we can fly back together. It's just like the King Air or something like that. Wonderful. So we are just coming up on to 3,000 feet, so we're going to bring some power back now, and we'll bring the props back a little bit as well. That just doesn't sound healthy, does it? So I think what's trying to happen here is the autopilot's trying to take us to fly overhead. Obviously we don't want that because we've already flown overhead. So we're going to turn nav mode off, turn heading mode on. Actually we're going to turn it all off. We'll line up ourselves and then we'll get heading mode turned back on, because yeah, it's trying to take us to overfly the airfield. No worries. Catch you in a bit, folks. That's quite odd. I've not had that problem before. Right, so we're going to get autopilot on. It's going to be on... Nope. Oh, this is very odd. I've not had this issue before. Right, so if I trim the aircraft out correctly, that's fine. Right, now let's get in direct to Echo Golf Hotel Echo, sorry, Hotel Charlie. Activate that. Wonderful. It's going to lag us out. So So now let's get autopilot on, nav mode. There we are, all sorted. Helps if you actually turn it to GPS. I hope the roads are nice and smooth for you, Gary. We've got some lovely flying. It's just so smooth and calm today over the... I suppose this is the Atlantic, really, isn't it? Yes, I think it is, actually. Let's have a look. What is the definition for the sea between the Isles of Scilly and mainland Europe, mainland UK? It's going to be a strait of some kind, isn't it? It's the Celtic Sea. Okay. So it goes the Celtic Sea, St. George's Channel, the Irish Sea, then still the Irish Sea, and then the North Atlantic Ocean going northbound, and then it's the Celtic Sea, English Channel, Bay of Biscay, and then it's the Atlantic Ocean. Right. That means nothing to me, but hey ho. Right, so 5 minutes from arrival, as the crow flies. So we're going to overrun the airport just by a little bit because we're going to be coming in on the runway on the opposite side. Wonderful. I've got such a great view out of my windscreen right now. It's just whiteness. There we are. We've got some blue back now again. That's literally all there is to see on this flight, I think. Just blue. Gary, you've definitely chosen the right flight to be driving for. So, I read this interesting thing yesterday. It was last night, actually. Where was it? Let me see if I can bring it up again. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Where is it? Oh, I can't seem to find it. Where is it? Oh, yes. It was about, what was it called? It was about the trial that's going on between Amber Heard and Johnny Depp. Now, obviously Johnny had this issue where he didn't have any other work lined up because of the accusations, blah, blah, blah. Amber Heard's got Aquaman. But Johnny Depp, new movie, he's just landed a movie role So I think it's called. I'm trying to find it. Depp will play the French King Louis the XV, so Louis the Fifth or Louis the 15th? No, Louis the 15th in the new as yet untitled film. But yeah, no. So he's got another role in a film, which is great because he's such a talented actor. It's brilliant. But no, that's us approaching top of descent now. So we're gonna bring this down to 1,000 feet. And we're going to let the aircraft come down. So about 800 feet per minute is what I'm putting in. We're going to pull some power back. Just we don't want to be over speeding on the way down. That's for sure. We don't want the CAA, UK equivalent to the FAA, writing to us. So that's us. We're coming down through 2,600. I'm trying to find the airfield. I don't know if I'm being blind or what, but am I being blind? Is that the airfield right there under my nose? Nope. There it is. There's the airfield. Right. So yeah, we're gonna switch to heading mode. We're going to turn into for a left base. Heading select. And we're going to bring the power back even more. And we'll start getting some flaps down soon enough. There's altitude warning. We'll slow the descent a bit now. That's us coming through 1,900 feet. 105 across the ground, 115 in the air, so it's not a huge wind, but still warrants us to go around, fly around the airport, come in on the other side. Let's have a look here. Oh, lovely. Just pure lovely. Right, I'm going to take over manual control.
Terrain.
What terrain? Right, let's get the flaps starting to come down. There we are, lovely. Do you have a windsock anywhere that I can see? No, I cannot see one. Yeah, no, I can't see one. That's a shame. Big wind turbine there, lovely. Get the other 2 notches of flaps down now. Oh, that's trimmed up a bit too much. Lovely. Right, we're going to make a final left turn onto short finals now. Cooked it a little bit. That's alright. Always fixable. You can always go around. If it don't look right, coming down.
500.
we're going to idle the throttles, and we're going to make our final turn from our diagonal leg onto the runway. This is a bit of a glider approach, but we are very high actually.
Sink rate. Sink rate. Minimums.
We'll continue for now. Quite nose down.
100. Sink rate. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
The reverse is in. There we are. Bounced it a little bit. And get that nose down. Cut them reverses. Even idle reverse just gives you that little kick out of the sky that you need sometimes. Right, let's get this bird turned around. Wasn't the smoothest of landings, let's say. What were we on that one? Because it won't have given you the notification, and good old Gary wouldn't have been able to see it. So let's have a look. We were negative 100 feet per minute. It's not too bad considering we were stupidly high, and yeah. Not bad considering we just kicked the reverses in at 5 feet, but you know. Right, we're going to backtrack now down the runway, and we'll get into the airfield, get into the terminal building, where we'll stop, drop these passengers off, pick up some more, and head back to the island. It's not often that we're already landed at the destination within the first half hour of a stream. I mean, even when I did the flights to the island hopping flights around Orkney Islands, that was still I think that stream was 45 minutes, I think possibly an hour. But yeah, no, even that stream was if we took off and went straight back, if that stream was an hour now, that means this stream would be shorter than that. There we are, lovely. Get that parking brake set, and we'll cut the fuel for the engines. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Land's End, where the local time is 5:30, and the weather is a balmy, what are we looking for? Echo Golf Hotel Charlie, Echo Golf Hotel Charlie. A balmy 13 degrees Celsius. How is it a degree colder in Land's End, which is the mainland, than it is in on an island in the middle of the sea? But yeah, no, wonderful. That's the first leg done. We'll let the people off. Maybe. I swear you could open this door. Oh yeah, you gotta use the handle. Well, that makes sense. Right, so let's turn around and get the... let's get it set up. We're putting in direct to Echo Golf Hotel, and what was it? It was Hotel... Hotel Echo, that's it. So, that's absolutely fine. So we are going Echo Golf. Echo Golf, come on. Using this thing just drives me up the wall. Echo Golf. Hotel. Echo. St. Mary's, there we are, wonderful, activate, thank you very much. Yeah, we'll set the cruise again for 3,000 feet. Everything is still just about ready to go. We'll leave it a couple of minutes for passengers and things like that to get on. And then what we shall do is we shall return to St. Mary's, Wonderful. Let me just make sure everybody is well and good in here. Yes, they are. Brilliant. And, oh, I've just completely remembered. I said to Forbes we were going to come out and go back in. He's not back from his tea yet, and I presume he won't be by the time we get back. So what I'm going to do is we'll log out and come back in once we're on St. Mary's, and then we might do a hop just over to the other islands. So, with that being said, let's get underway relatively quickly then, because we would not want to upset a channel viewer. Right, let's get this door closed. Right, goodbye mainland again. See you later. And get the fuel controls on for the engine. We will get it set up with Volanta this time. So, Volanta. Plan a flight to Echo Golf Hotel Charlie. No, Echo. There we go. I'll learn it one day. Right, so let's get engine 2 started. As soon as we hear a good start. That is a good start. We'll get engine 1 started. Lovely. I just love that turboprop. You know, the first couple of spins are just so good. And that's a good start on engine 1 as well. We don't hang around here. People get thrown off, people get thrown on. Let's go. Right. All is good. Let's give it a little bit of power. Not that it needs much, because lovely turboprop's always ready to go. And skedaddle, skedoodle. Lovely thing about the just the twin Otter, you know, so versatile. You know, here's a lovely grass pavement. Grass taxiway, not a problem. Could have gone the long way around, taxied up to the runway and then back down and then backtracked on that runway, then come on to 225, and it's just like, oh, what's the point? Right, we'll get flap set for departure. A little bit naughtily, we may have accidentally left the lights on after we arrived, so that's that. Get parking brake set for now. Just do a once over, make sure everything is in order. Yes, it is. Which is lovely. And flap set to 10. All the lights are on, funny that. And 3, 2, 1. Engines are stable, release parking brakes, and full power. knots. Rotate. Positive rate. Let's keep them speed below 90 knots for the flaps. Lovely. We'll get them flaps up. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. Right, and passing through 1,000 feet, we shall get the autopilot on. We'll get it on navigation mode, so it will follow the track to the Isles of Scilly. Right, let's get the throttle back down out of the red. Lovely stuff. Absolutely lovely. Passing through 2,000 feet. there we are. So 2,500 feet. We are due to arrive back on the island in 8 minutes. Wow, that's quite something. There's the island over there in the distance. So, in terms of interesting airline news this week, I don't actually know very much. Let's have a look. Anything interesting? So, Qantas has bought the rest of Alliance Aviation. That's quite big. Let's have a look at that. So Qantas has announced that it's reached an agreement to take full control of Alliance Aviation Services by acquiring the remaining 80% of the airline. The Australian flag carrier had initially acquired 20% in 2019, but has always been open about its intentions to gain full control. Ah, great. According to the American Journal of Transportation, the deal values Alliance Airlines as a whole at 763 million Australian dollars. That's 553 million US dollars. And 80% of the stake that Qantas is acquiring to gain full control equates to 443 million US dollars. Wow. That's it's quite a news story there. There's not actually that much out. This week in aviation history, the de Havilland Canada Dash 7's worst accident. Okay, well that took a turn for the unexpected. Wasn't expecting that one. Yeah, crashed. Widrow. That's a shame. The flight and aircraft in question. One of these aircraft was a Dash 7-102, registered as Lima November Whiskey Foxtrot November. This particular Dash 7 was built in January 1980 and initially flew for Air Wisconsin. It served this carrier between August 1980 and October 85, after which it made the move to Norway to fly Widrow's regional routes. The service it was flying was Flight 710, which originated at Trondheim, and its eventual domestic destination was Bodo, with stopovers en route at Namsos. That's far too many lines, 2 letters there, but Oscar Sierra Yankee, Brønnøysund Airport, and Sandnessjøen. Anyway, Norwegian names I can't pronounce. It left Trondheim at 7:20. This departure time represented a delay of around 90 minutes, which arose due to technical issues with another plane. Nonetheless, according to the Aviation Safety Network, the first leg of the flight passed uneventfully. However, it was very busy to the extent that one of the passengers had to sit on in the cockpit's jump seat. Having safely landed at Namos, 16 of the flight's passengers left the aircraft. This left 33 of them on board, as well as 2 pilots and 1 flight attendant, bringing the total to 36. Interestingly, while the cabin was no longer full, the passenger in the jump seat remained there for the second leg. The flight left Namos at 8:07. 6 minutes later, the pilots were granted permission to climb from 7 to 9,000 feet. A little later, at 8:22, the short flight began its descent, as well as changing its frequency to Groin Sound AFIS. This ultimately proved to be a fatal misjudgment, as the aircraft ended up leaving its cruising altitude 7 kilometers too soon. Tragically, this meant instead of continuing its approach towards Groin Sound as planned, it crashed into the western edge of the granite dome known as Troghatten at 8:29. The impact caused the plane to break apart and catch fire as its wreckage slid down the mountain, killing all 36 passengers and crew on board. What the fuck? Like, I'm sorry, but we were all happy and jolly, and now, I've got 2 minutes until we're arriving. Descend. Just a happy, jolly stream, then all of a sudden, it's just like, nah, we're going to give you some tragic story. Sorry about the pronunciation of some of the Norwegian names there. That's, yeah. I don't speak Norwegian. Oh, we're almost overspeeding as well. That's fine, we'll kill the power. Yeah, no. Yeah, hello, Forbes. Yeah, sorry about that. We got really into reading into aviation stories, and I started reading the Widrow accident. Yeah, but no, that was just that was depressing. But no, Forbes, we didn't come out and come back in because you went for your tea. So we just said we'd leave it, and then we'd get you on the we'd get you once we arrived here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to log out of Microsoft Flight Sim, and then we'll log back in. So I'm flying back into St. Mary's, so that is Echo Golf Hotel Echo. Okay? Oh, sorry, I thought that was Forbes that said that. Hello, Cameron, how are you? So yeah, Echo Golf Hotel Echo, which is St. Mary's. It's also, where are we? It's going to be right in front of us. Yes, there it is. So, I'm going to take control. Start doing some S-turns just to bleed off some altitude and speed. Cameron, we got really into reading an air accident. We've got a gentleman in the stream who can't be a member of chat because he drives for a living, so he's listening to us. So I thought I'd read him some aviation news, and yeah, it got really depressing really quickly. So yeah, coming into St. Mary's. Airfield is just here behind our. There's the runway there, just on the right hand side. I'm in the Twin Otter, so this is from Aerosoft. It is payware. Well worth it.
Sink rate. Sink rate.
Get the last notch of flaps down. I'm going to stop that.
Minimums.
Continue.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Reverse is on. Wonderful. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Isles of Scilly. Again. Not sure what that landing rate was, I missed it. We shall park. Where do they want us this time? Nowhere. They want us nowhere. That's fine. Negative 55. I also like this new segment. Tom reads depressing news. Yeah, it's okay. 55 feet per minute. That's not bad for the fact that we were coming in too high too fast, and yeah, the joys of well, you learn how to fly gliders and suddenly every approach you do is too high and too fast. But the other thing of learning how to... What have I done? The other thing of learning how to fly gliders is you can't park a plane. God. Yeah, no, but the other thing about learning how to fly gliders is you know how to effectively bleed off that altitude and speed. So, let's cut everything. Throttles to idle. We'll get engine 1 and engine 2 fuel control. We'll also get... we'll leave them up for now. Because, at the end of the day, we are going to reload the sim back onto multiplayer. So, this is where, with the power of magical editing, the video will be ending for people watching afterwards. We're going to continue live streaming, but this is where the video is going to end. So, if you are watching this later on, thank you very much for watching. We have enjoyed having you here. And if you are in the live stream, stick around, because I will go quiet for a couple of seconds, and then we'll get back to flying. So, thank you very much for joining us if you're watching the video, and if you're in the live stream, stick around. We'll see you in a second. Cheers. Bye-bye.